Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Eric and welcome to another edition of Movie Was.
Wow.
It's a hidden dragon world. Toothless, go introduce yourself.
I've hunted every Night Fury, except yours. Hand him over.
I will never give him up. We are no longer safe here. We all have to disappear, completely off the map. We have to fight for their freedom. Come on, bud!
You're nothing without your dragons.
Attack! Show them what you got, bud. Save him. It's you and me, bud. Always.
Hiccup and his village have created a dragon Viking utopia, but Burke is running out of room to house everyone, and with the new villain threatening to enslave their dragons, Hiccup and the rest of the dragon riders have no choice but to abandon their home and go out and search for a new one that will keep them all hidden and safe in DreamWorks' new movie, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. This movie was a fun adventure movie with a ton of heart. I absolutely love the first How to Train Your Dragon. It is one of my favorite all-time animated movies of all time. If I was going to review it now, it would be a 10 out of 10. And to put it in context, pretty much anytime it comes on TV, I'm watching the movie. And I own the movie on Blu-ray. So, that's how much I love it. It was just a great action buddy movie, all wrapped in just a great coming-of-age story. True story. When How to Train Your Dragon came out on Blu-ray, me and my buddy, who's also in the animation industry, had plans. We're gonna go get the Blu-ray, grab some dinner, and then go back and watch the Blu-ray. So we're at sushi, and these two just beautiful women sitting on the table next to us just kind of start chatting us up out of nowhere, and we kind of get the sense that they're kind of hitting on us a little bit. Do I get any of their numbers or invite them to go, grab dessert with us or something after sushi? No, we go back, watch the movie. This could be why I'm still single. Moving on, the dragon animation in the movie is awesome. Ever since the first one and even the second one, it's so great. Toothless and the rest of the dragons are just animated so beautifully. Like this shot from the first one.
There were dragons when I was a boy.
It has a callback into this movie, which is why I kind of bring it up. Now, when Hiccup puts his hand up to kind of let Toothless come to him, Toothless doesn't just go straight into his hand. Like, there's a little bit of a hesitation to his head, and then he moves into Hiccup's hand. And that little just hesitation, it just always just blows me away when I see, just little things like that in animation. It makes you believe that the character is actually thinking, like, he's like, do I want to do this? Okay, let's go for it. And so yeah, the dragon animation is awesome. It always has been, and it just gets better with each movie. The human animation gets a little wonky at times for me. It was like that from the first one, more so in the second one, because I know definitely in the second one that they used mocap. I have a feeling they used it in the first one as well, and it feels like they're using it again in this one. But this time around, it's not as bad as the second one. It feels like the animators kind of massaged the motion capture data a bit, a lot more, so it's not quite as noticeable. But it's one of those things that just always throws up a little red flag in my animator brain. And what was worse is that I'm pretty sure that it didn't feel like the actual actors were reading their lines and being mocapped at the same time. Like, they recorded the voices of the actors, like, in their sound booth, and then they had a different set of actors act out the scenes to the pre-recorded dialogue. And when this happens, there's a disconnect between, because you're not saying the line, there's that disconnect between the pre-recorded dialogue and the actors acting. It's the emotions are just a hair behind the dialogue, and it just looked a little funky to me. I love the story in this one. Unfortunately, the plot is kind of recycled from the second one. Bad guy wants to enslave, kill the dragons for his dragon army or something, other evil plan or something. This time around, though, I actually like the villain better than I did in the second one. It's a different villain, but this one, Grimmel, who is the villain, he was just seemed a little bit more just menacing and lethal than the one in the second one. Also, this gets back to the heart of the first movie, which is the friendship between Hiccup and Toothless. It's been, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. I don't know the exact time frame between the first movie and this one. And over those years, their friendship has just grown and evolved over those years, and it all culminates in a nice, heartwarming ending to the movie and just wraps up the trilogy really nicely. This movie was a fun adventure with a ton of heart. Sure, the plot was a little recycled, but I still really enjoyed the story, and don't mind my animation nitpicks. I'm just a crazy animation nerd. The animation is amazing in this movie, especially the dragons, and the flying and action sequences are just mind-blowing. To be honest, I was sold when they showed Toothless's mating dance in the trailer. Come on, how can you resist that? This movie is fun for both kids and parents alike. Even if you don't have kids and you're an adult, I think you'll enjoy this movie. And so I have to give How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World 7.5 out of 10 stars. If you want more Movie Was, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. I would also appreciate that. And leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of How to Train Your Dragon: Hidden World in my review. Also, remember I have a Movie Was Instagram account now, so follow me there. I'll be posting reminders of these videos there, as well as written reviews of movies that I just don't have time to film here. So, my name is Eric, and as always, thanks for watching.